I'm going to show you my method of harvesting my herbs to get even more herbs the next time I harvest. And today we're harvesting lemon balm from my container garden, and then we're going to make a medicinal tea and learn about some of the benefits of lemon balm. Let's get started. This is my green stock vertical garden, and I'm going to harvest this lemon balm that's getting huge down here, and it's even shading the pockets below it. So I'm going to take a bunch of this off, and in addition to that, I'm going to show you how I prune it in a way that you get to harvest even more next time. So I have my little basket here that I'm going to use to gather the lemon balm, and just some regular KitchenAid scissors that I'm going to use as pruners. There's one single stem growing out of the middle, and I'm going to come down to here where I see new buds forming, and it's going to grow a bud from this side and from this side. I can do that along any of these, which are nodes, and cut right above it. And then this part is going to grow 2 stems instead of 1. And instead of being long and leggy, it's going to be more compact and in a nicer shape. So I can make even more lemon balm if I cut it or prune it in this way when I'm harvesting. Get even more lemon balm forever. I want to cut it down by about 1/3. And first I'm going to just cut it roughly, and then I can come back and make it look nicer. There you go. All right. This is all done. Now it's nice and compact. You can see the pockets underneath. We'll now have more sunlight. Let's make our tea. A beautiful basket of lemon balm. Isn't that nice? Now that we've harvested our lemon balm, we're going to make tea. The first step, I'm going to heat my water. So here I have my water kettle. It's just an electric kettle. While I'm waiting, I'm going to show you how I like to chop up my lemon balm and get it ready for the tea. Here is my basket full of lemon balm, and I don't need that much of it to make a pot of tea. So I'm just going to take about this much, a handful, and I'm going to use the same scissors that I used earlier for harvesting. I've got a regular bowl, and these are kitchen scissors, so they're like a knife. You can use a knife if you prefer and chop it on a chopping board, but I'm just going to chop my herbs, the stems and everything. This way it gets more surface contact with the water, and it gets more of the good stuff in the water infusion. There we go. Just chopped up a bit, not too finely. And I'm going to take my French press. I'll take the lid off. Going to add my herbs. Okay. So it just fills up my French press to about there when it's a fresh herb. I'm not going to be able to use all of these today, so I'm going to put them on a screen drying rack that I have so that they can dry and I can save some for over the winter. Lemon balm is a perennial in my garden here in Central Texas, so it comes back every year. I do protect my green stock with a freeze cover in the winter, but I do not bring it indoors. So we've gone through some pretty hard freezes in the last few years, and a lot of the perennials have lived. Sometimes they die, but I just replace them. It's not that big of a deal. If you guys have a plant die, please just try again. We're going to read from Rosemary Gladstar's book. It's A Beginner's Guide to Medicinal Herbs, and I'm not an herbalist, so I'm just learning as a beginner, just like you. Lemon balm is called Melissa officinalis. I hope I'm saying that right. That indicates that it's been an official herb of apothecaries. It's considered one of the most important members of the mint family, which is one reason why I keep it contained in a container garden. It can spread a lot. So just depends on what you're looking for, if you want it to spread or not. So I first heard that lemon balm could calm your nerves, and I thought, yeah, I need some of that. It is also featured as a remedy for depression and anxiety, nervous disorders, and many viral and bacterial infections. And it says heart disease and heartache. So, an interesting story from its medicinal uses. Balm is sovereign for the brain, strengthening the memory and powerfully chasing away melancholy. They say John Evelyn, a well-known herbalist in the 1600s, wrote that. Because it's so delicious, lemon balm is often prepared as a tea, but you can add it to soups, salads, grain dishes, and even smoothies, which I have done. I'm really enjoying my herbal smoothies these days. My water is ready. I'm gonna take my herbs and pour the water. Okay. Perfect. I'm going to put the lid on this, and we're gonna wait about 10 minutes. And I like to make a big pot of it and drink some of it. Whatever's left over, I can put it in the fridge and have iced lemon balm tea later. All right, we're gonna wait for this, and then we're gonna have some tea. If you enjoyed this video and you wanna learn how to grow food regeneratively, please join our Regenerative Garden community on Skool. There are already members from all over the world, and we're having so much fun sharing about our gardens together. Click on the link below to join, and we'll see you there. It's free right now. Talk to you soon.